We discussed about the combining asset data sets. So everyone practiced full join, right join, inner joins. Yes. Any doubts while you're practicing? Done with the practice till date? Balaji, how's the practice going on?
Yes, sir.
Yes means what? You're doing practicing daily till date?
Yesterday also I will practice.
Sadhvi? Sorry.
Yes, Sudarshan. Means I don't get a chance to practice daily, but yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay. So we are clear with the topics till date?
Yes.
Vandit?
Yes, Sudarshan.
How's it going on?
It's going good.
So you're practicing daily?
Yes, I'm almost caught up. The only thing I have left is the loops. That's where I need to practice more, but otherwise, yes.
So you need to spend the time, okay?
Yeah,
Practice
it's hard
also.
to get time on weekdays, so I usually do it on weekends.
Okay. Ramya?
Yeah, I'm all caught up.
Yeah. Sure, okay. Manasa? For everyone, okay. Only for individual people. So I'm asking everyone. So practice daily. Okay. So we're done with 4 chapters, it's important chapters. So going forward, it will be I'm going to from next chapters onwards, I'll give the tasks as well. So please don't be lack. Don't keep stock everything. People will think like, okay, by end of this week I'll work, or after 1 month I'll work, I'll practice. So don't keep it anything stock. Practice every day, every chapter there itself. Okay. So from day one, I was telling the same thing. So practice is the important. Okay. So don't feel regret after 1.5 month of course. I could have practiced from the days. Okay. For that reason, I was forcing everyone to practice day. Extra also gave 1 hour to practice, especially for this topics, joins topics. Okay. Fine then. So if no doubts, so today we'll start with the fresh topic called functions. Okay. So we have 2 types of functions mainly, character functions and numeric functions. Character functions and numeric functions. So what is the difference between character functions and numeric functions? Very simple. The functions which we can apply on a character variables are character functions. The functions which we can able to apply on a numeric variables are numeric functions. So that meaning character functions you can't apply on a numeric variables, numeric functions you can't apply on a character variables. Okay, clear? Okay, what are the character functions we have? So these are the character functions. We have length function, upcase, lowcase, propcase, comparable, compress, left, trim, strip, index, find, scan, substitute, transvert, translate, compare, cat. Okay, all these are the character functions we have. Each function in detail with explanation, with syntax, explanation, example we'll discuss. Okay. Similarly, we have some numeric functions also. Numeric functions are categorized into 3 categories. mathematical, statistical, real-time functions. In each category, we have functions. Those also will in detail we'll discuss. Apart from these two categories, we have one more category of functions are data type conversion functions. So this we'll discuss at last. Okay. So today we'll start with the character functions. The first one is length function. Okay. So what length function will give? So length function will returns the length of the string. It will return the length of the string. String is nothing but any string or any variable, anything. So see the syntax, just give length of particular string, particular variable. Okay. String or variable. See here, for example, data class 1, some test data set I'm creating. So I created one variable. Let us assume I created one variable, or else I have one string length I'm calculating. So I'm using a length function of, for example, Sudarshan is my string. Means in a Sudarshan names, how many characters are there? It will give that is called length, right? Length is nothing but how many characters are there in this string. That is called length. See, run the program. So the test data set is created. Have one observation, one variable. The length is 9. Okay. Means what is that meaning? There are 9 characters are there in my name. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we give space, for example, if we give some space, 2 spaces I'm giving. Run the program. Okay. Here individually we are assigning, right? When individually assign, space won't calculate in this. For example, it is already available in the data set with including the space. The variable is already created. That time its length was defined. For example, Sudarshan. Name one. Sudarshan. Some spaces. So now I'm calculating the length on a variable only. So this is variable now, right? Understand? 2 variables I'm created. Sudarshan, some Sudarshan spaces are there. Now I'm calculating the length on a variable. So when you're calculating the length on a variable means just variable we name we have to give. We are not supposed to mention in a double quotes because it's a variable. Previously you gave a string, that's the reason you mentioned in a double quotes. Understand the difference. Okay. Okay. So on a name variable and a name one variable I'm applying. So what is happening? So what length it is giving? So it's giving the length of the particular string. So how many characters was invoked? Okay. So name one. So in a name one variable or name variable, how many characters are invoked? So if you observe here, Sudarshan, how many characters are there? 9 characters. Sudarshan, how many characters are there? 9 characters. The number of strings the character length it is giving. Okay, clear. Now, for example, same length I'm going to apply for this data set. Let us assume. There is a class data set is there. Let's say one more example. For class data set, I'm creating the one more data set. Now on a name variable, I'm going to apply a length. Data class 1 data set I'm creating. I'm creating one new variable called length. Okay. What is your input data set? As health class is your input data set. So I'm creating one new variable called length. So look, name underscore name. This is my variable name. So now I'm going to applying the length on a name variable. Okay. So now what it will give? It's created a new variable. 6 variables are created. That is called name underscore length. So now what it will give? For a name variable, it will give the length. Means for each observation, it is giving the length. See? Means for a name variable, for each of the Alfred, how many characters are there? 6 characters. Alias, how many characters are there? 5 characters. Barber, how many characters are there? 7 characters. Like this, for each observation, it is giving the length. Clear? So like this, we can apply a length on a variable also. We can apply a length on a directly on the string also. Like this. So it basically length function will give the, it will returns the length of the particular string, particular variable. Clear? Everyone? What length function will do? Oh. Now the question is, if you go and check the properties, okay, here you have some length, right? Here you have some lengths. Here for a name variable, it was showing the length as 8, but here I got some different lengths when I applied length on a name variable alone. What is the difference between this length and this length? What is the difference?
I think
The
space is also taken into the consideration in that like column length, like properties. No? And in this, only the number of characters it is mentioning, number of like letters.
Okay. Okay. Any others?
SAS default length is considered as the 8 characters.
Okay. So what is the default length? Means this is the length we are assigned to the particular variable, correct? So default is 8. You can also assign for 10 characters or 20 characters or 30 characters, 100 characters. So that length it was showing here, correct? So this is the length we are assigned for the particular variable. Agree? Now, here what length it was showing, how much length it was occupied. Actually, how much length was that? So for example, for name variable, we assigned for 8 characters, but here it is occupied only 6 characters length. We assigned for 8 characters, but here it was occupied only 5 characters because 5 letters only there. So I can say this is the assigned length and this is the actual length occupied by each observation. Clear? That's the difference. So for a name variable, you assign 8 characters. So for a total variable itself, means every observation you could have 8 character space, but in 8 characters, occupied only 6 characters. For 8 characters, occupied only 5 characters. For 8 characters, occupied only 7 characters. Clear? So I can say this is an actual length. This is an assigned length which we are assigned. This is an actual length as per the data it was occupied. That is the difference. Okay. Now the question is now, I'm bit lazy. I don't want to go and check in the properties. What is an assigned length? I want to know what is the name variable length, assigned length. I want to display the data set itself. Or else for height variable, what is the length? For age, sorry, for sex variable, what is the length? What is the assigned length for this particular variable? I want to display the data set itself. How can I display? Every time I don't want to go and check in the data set, I want to check in the data set itself. Instead of going and checking the properties. See, to get this assigned length, you have a function called length C function. See, I'm going to create one new variable called name underscore. Okay, so to get the assigned length, I'm going to use length C function to get the actual length of the variable. We're going to see use length function. Length C function will give the assigned length. Length function will give the actual length. See, for a name variable, what is the assigned length? 8 characters. What is actually it was occupied? 6 characters. Clear? See, for alphabet, assigned for 8 characters, occupied 6 characters. For alias, assigned for 8 characters, occupied 5 characters. Clear? So in a length also, we have two things, length and length C function. Clear? Understand the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is about length function.
So we can try string also, no, sir?
String already, right? It's shown you, right? When you give the string also, it is giving the length, number of characters. That's what you are out, right? What is the route? String.
We can write one program with the string also.
That's what I wrote right here, right? So right here, if I give string, for string it is giving the length, right? See the length one. You are getting 9 characters.
Okay.
Either you can give the string like this or you can give the variable like this. That's the reason I gave this example.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So that is for the length function. So the next thing, uppercase, lowercase, propcase. So uppercase function will convert the characters into uppercase, means into the capital letters. See, for example, my name was like this. Some letters are capital, some letters are small. Okay. So if my name was like this, if I apply uppercase function, what uppercase function will do? Uppercase function will convert my name into correctly. Sudarshan, for example, Sudarshan is it. Yes, also space is also there. Space. REDDY. Small letters, but capital like this. So if I apply uppercase function, what it will do? It will convert into everything into capital letters. Same thing, same string where, okay, if I apply lowercase function, lowercase what it will do? It convert into lowercase, means triple letters. Okay, if I apply prop case, means what prop case will do? Convert into proper case. What is the meaning of proper case? First letter is capital, remaining are small. First letter is capital, remaining are small. Correct? That is prop case. So uppercase, lowercase, and propercase. Simple. Understand the meaning? Let me give the definition. Okay. See, uppercase will convert all the letters in an argument to the uppercase. The syntax will be uppercase of the string. String or variable name you can give. Okay. Lowercase function will convert all the letters into lowercase. Syntax is lowercase of the string. Prop case will convert in all the letters in a word to in a proper case. Proper case is nothing but first letter is capital, remaining all small. Okay, syntax proper case. If, for example, this is my input data set. Sudarshan Reddy. Now, data employee one data set I am creating, set employee is the my input data set. Or else you can write a program like this, or else see here only I'll show you. For example, a new variable I'm creating. I'm applying the uppercase function on a name variable. Okay, similarly for gender variable also. So if you apply uppercase function on a name variable, or gender variable. See, run the program, employee data set. See, name variable was converted into capital letters, Sudarshan Reddy. Male also it was converted into capital letters. So when you apply